Hello friends, I am Ganesh Kekan. In this video, we will solve one problem on projections of lines. Okay, let us read out the problem statement first. What is given? The front view of line AB, front view of line measures 65 mm. Let us say line is AB. Okay, the front view 65 means what? Elevation length of line is 65 mm. Okay, and makes an angle of 30 degree with XY. Now front view is making 30 degree with XY means what? Alpha is equal to 30 degree. Okay, A is in the HP. Point A is there on HP and VT of the line is 15 mm below HP. So vertical trace क्या होता है? VT is VV dash. ठीक है, so V is there on XY. So VT is 15 mm below. So it is locus of VT. You can say VT is 15 mm below HP. So they have given locus of V dash at a distance of 15 mm below XY. Okay, the line is inclined at 30 degree to VP. So inclination of line with VP is phi. Phi is 30 degree. Draw the projection and find out true length and inclination with HP. So very simple. First of all, we will utilize given data. ठीक है, let us draw one horizontal line first. ठीक है, ortho mode should be on. ठीक है, so this is XY line. ठीक है, what they have given? Okay, point A is on HP. ठीक है, point A is on HP. Elevation length at alpha. We know elevation length is inclined at angle alpha. That will be A dash B dash. Very simple. So I will take one point here. ठीक है, shift at the rate. ठीक है, EL कितना है? 65. Shift less than, उसका एंगल कितना है? हाउ मच? 30 डिग्री. 30. एंटर. ठीक है, तो ये क्या है? दिस लेंथ इज व्हाट? आई विल शो बाय दिस कलर. दिस इज EL. यू सी, दिस इज एलिवेशन लेंथ और इसका जो एंगल है, दिस एंगल इज व्हाट? दिस एंगल इज नथिंग बट अल्फा. दिस एंगल इज अल्फा. नाउ वंस वी हैव दिस, ठीक है, इस एंड पे, ठीक है, ये जो एंड पॉइंट मिला है उसमें से क्या पास होगा? फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट लोकस विल पास लाइक दिस. ठीक है, तो ये जो पॉइंट्स है इसको क्या बोलेंगे? दिस पॉइंट इज व्हाट? A dash. देन दिस पॉइंट इज कॉल्ड एज B dash. ठीक है, और ये लाइन को क्या बोलेंगे? दिस लाइन विल बी कॉल्ड एज लोकस ऑफ B dash. ठीक है, तो क्या क्या यूटिलाइज हो गया? ठीक है, EL और अल्फा यूज कर लिए. ठीक है, पॉइंट A ऑन HP, तो ये तीनों यूज हो गए. VT इज देयर 15 mm बिलो HP. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से क्या करूंगा? फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट वी विल हैव वन लॉन्ग लेंथ vertical line. ठीक है, so this thing is projector. Okay, now VT is 15 mm below XY. So what I will do, यहाँ से 15 mm vertical, 15 enter, एक लाइन खींचूंगा. ठीक है, this line, you see, this distance, if you measure between these two, you see, measure out this distance, how much it is? You can see this distance is 15 mm. ये distance कितना है? 15 mm. ठीक है, and we know A dash B dash क्या? A dash B dash H dash and V dash, they lie on same line. और ये जो line है, this is what? This line itself is a locus of V dash. This is locus of V dash. ठीक है, so we will extend this line up to this. So on extension you will be getting what? Which point you will be getting? You will be getting point V dash. Okay, now once you have point V dash, we know V point is there on. From this line I will draw one vertical. This point is nothing but, this point will be point V. This point will be point V. Ortho mode should be off. This is point V. Okay, now once we have this, okay, is there any data remaining? You see, only phi is remaining, but to utilize this data, okay, we should have what? We should have true length. Okay, but we don't have point location of point A as such. Okay, so here we don't have option, so we need to assume something. Okay, so let us assume point A somewhere below. Okay, somewhere here. So you see, so this point is what? This point is nothing but point A. Let us say this is point A. ठीक है, this is not final location ना. So what can we call it is, let us say this is A3. ठीक है, now you see true length, we have phi angle na. You see we have elevation length, you see we have elevation length, we have angle phi. How we get true length? Elevation length has to be horizontal, and from this point if you draw vertical, and from point this point if you draw line at angle phi, you will be getting true length. ठीक है, so what we need to do is we need to make this elevation length horizontal. ठीक है, so take arc center, this thing is center, you see this is center, this is starting point. ठीक है, कंट्रोल को प्रेस करो, this is end point. ठीक है, and this point will be called as, when EL is horizontal, this point is B2 dash, this point is called as B2 dash, and this length is what? This length is nothing but EL only. ठीक है, now we have this, now this B2 dash, from this B2 dash what we will do, from this B2 dash draw one vertical line, ortho mode should be on, एक बड़ा सा vertical खींचो. ठीक है, this is what, this is nothing but projector, you see this is projector. Now from A3 we need to draw line at angle phi. Phi is how much? You see we have phi is equal to 30 degree. So from A3 shift at the rate what, length is say 100, shift less than angle is -30 because it is clockwise. ठीक है, तो थोड़ा excessive length ले लिया हमने. ठीक है, so what we will do, excess length we can trim, and in this way ये क्या मिला हमें, this length is nothing but true length. और इसका angle क्या है, this angle is what, this angle is phi equal to 30 degree. So once we get this end point, from this point we need to draw one horizontal. ठीक है, ठीक है, as this point is A3, this will be what, this will be locus of B3, this will be called as locus of B3. So this is locus of B3, you see. ठीक है, so this length is what, you can see this length is true length. Okay, now what we know, B dash and B always lie on same line. So from B dash what I will do, I will draw one vertical, that vertical will cut this horizontal, एक्सिस लाइन आई कैन ट्रिप. ये पॉइंट if this point is A3, यहाँ पे कौन सा पॉइंट मिलेगा, that point becomes, you see B3, this point becomes B3, this point is called as B3, you see. and ये जो लेंथ मिलेगा आपको, this length will be what, this length will be plan length, this length is, you see length is plan length. and this angle, ये जो angle है, this angle is what, this angle is beta, this angle is beta. Okay, now in front view all these are projectors, you see क्या कर सकते हैं इसको, we will show by projectors. ठीक है, so front view में कैसे draw करोगे, take arc center, this is A3 is center, this is starting point and this is end point. ठीक है, so plan length को horizontal line पे mark किया, so it is AB1, this will give you true length at theta B1 dash. ठीक है, तो ये point कौन सा है हमारा, this point is B1, you see I'll show this by faint color, and this point is going to give you, this point is going to give you B1 dash, very simple. ठीक है, so this point is B1 dash. So once we have this point is B1 dash, once you have this, what next, join this B1 dash with a dash. ठीक है, so this length is what? This length is true length. Okay, this length is true length, and this angle, ये angle क्या है? This angle is called as theta, and theta is found to be how much? 26. You see. So solution is complete, but something is missing. ठीक है? What point V is there? V is here. This everything we followed to get beta, because we know that HVAB, they lie on same line inclined at angle beta. ठीक है? So V में से पास होने वाला लाइन का एंगल कितना रहेगा? बीटा. So what we will do from point V, what I will do? Shift at the rate. ठीक है? Length I will take some bigger, 200. Shift less than, एंगल कितना है? -34. Angle is beta. Angle is beta. So excessive length you can trim. Very simple. This excessive length you can trim. ठीक है? Up to what? Up to this point. ठीक है? तो ये जो लाइन है, ठीक है, you see, this will be this will be your point A, and this is your point B. ये जो length है, this length is plan length, and you see this angle is how much with horizontal? This angle is beta. This angle is beta. ठीक है? So this V A B H dash H remaining ना, ठीक है? So at A dash point itself, point H dash will be there. You see. So how we get it? This is point H dash itself. ठीक है? And at point A itself there is point H. So at point A itself there is a point H. You see, H, V, A, B, they lie on same line inclined at angle beta, and E dash, B dash, B dash and H dash, they lie on same line inclined at angle alpha. Okay? So if you have a look, this is your complete solution, and this H dash H, this length is your HT. You see, this length is your HT. Okay? And V dash is VT, and E dash B dash is your elevation length. This is EL, inclined at angle alpha, true length inclined at angle theta. Then plan length, inclined at angle beta, true length inclined at angle phi. Okay? So in this way you can have a complete solution. You see. Okay? So this is my complete solution. Okay? I hope you have understood the problem. Okay? Thank you.